Good morning. I am on my way to drug court this morning to do my last step, and I'm really excited about it. Well, it's my second to last step. It's the last step you present in class to your peers, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited about a lot of things. I'm ready for this to happen. I'm nervous too, like it's coming to an end, and it's healthy to be nervous to an extent, and you have to have faith that that in your heart, like, that you're not going to use again, but like it's always good to be nervous about the possible chance of being around the wrong person by accident, or being triggered, and then going out and getting high, and it's healthy to be nervous about that, but it's unhealthy to be too nervous. I'm not super nervous, but I am a little nervous, because after drug court ends, my recovery and working on myself does not end. Like, I have to continuously work on myself for the rest of my life to not go back to what I ended up being involved in, and so I have to stay focused and keep my mind in the right place, and my heart and my emotions in the right place, and just continue to take it one day at a time. And I know that I can do that, but I know that I'm going to need help doing that. So I know that I'll have to continue going to meetings and continue helping others, and getting help from others, like emotionally and mentally, and working on myself, because if I don't, like, there's a greater risk. Like, I come from a good family background, but there's always that risk, and that scares me, Like, I was raised in a good home. There was yelling and fighting or whatever, but my parents were total line people. They were a good conservative family, and I fought so hard against my stepdad being my dad for the longest time, and I think that's what really working on my accepting my own reality is really important, because what I perceived to be my reality was not necessarily actually what my reality was, if that makes any sense. Like, I was the girl that played, like, when I moved 18 and I moved out of my parents' house, I played like this victim stance, like, oh, woe is me, and my real dad's dead, and my stepdad is not my father, even though he's been in my life since I was 3 years old. He is not my father. He's my dad. He raised me. You can have somebody donate their sperm, basically, and then a different man raise you, and that be your father. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to say that, but that's really what ended up happening. And because my dad, my real father, was an addict, and my mom, and an alcoholic, and my mom divorced him when we were very little, to protect us, get away from that bad stuff. And she did the right thing. And at the time, like, I was little, I didn't understand. Like, I didn't understand really till I went through my own problems and life experiences, and came to this realization that, okay, it's not my mom's fault. Like, it's really not her fault that my dad wasn't in my life. She kept us from him, yes, but he also kept himself from us by doing what he was doing and not coming around and not calling when he needed to. And so it's really something I've been working on, and opening up to my dad, my stepdad, and becoming aware that he's my father, and he's 66 years old, and I spent 15 years of my life saying hurtful things to him, telling him he wasn't my father and saying mean things. And I mean, he said mean things too. He was really strict and stern, but I have to accept responsibility for my own actions in the situation and realize that he's raised me. He raised his own 2 girls. He raised me, my brother, and my sister Trish, and basically, and he's now raising my daughter right now. And so I have to accept that this man is an amazing man that has entered my life and has been in my life pretty much the entire time, and that he is a one-of-the-kind father. And it's humbling. It's a humbling experience, going through drug court and getting the help that I needed to, and then also rebuilding building a relationship with my mom, like an emotional relationship with my mom. Not like we've always had a relationship. She's always been there financially, like to an extent. But you know, they made us earn what we got. Like we didn't get handed anything. I mean, since I was 14 years old, I've been legally working, you know, like McDonald's, Walmart. Well, McDonald's, Walmart, a dog, pet, what was it? Camp Bow Wow. And I've worked my entire, you know, for, 14 years now. And to realize, you know, like that I wasn't getting the emotional relationship I needed with my mom, and then explaining that to her in a sense, and then getting her to let her own walls down that kept us, and my own walls that kept us from having that relationship. Like I don't know, I'm really thankful to have my mom. You know, 'cause she's always had a good relationship with my grandma and her sister, and I have a really good relationship with my daughter, like a bond, and I really wanted that always my entire life with my mom, and I'm getting that. So anyways, I'm excited today to present my last step in drug court, second to last step, and I better get off the phone here now. Have a good day, everyone.